With that being said, welcome to the very first session of Direct Crits episode 2 of Zion, or campaign 2 of Zion episode 1. It's going to be fun. We got a lot going on in this campaign. Big world in the past, but it should be a good one. But without further ado, you all have been traveling. And it has been 2 long weeks at sea. An odd band of wanderers are sharing a feeling of restlessness as they await for their next landfall. Their destination, Shadon, the mystical homeland of the elves. The small vessel that transports them creaks and shudders under the pressure of the steady push from the waves below. Though the sea has been good to their bellies, it is also a reminder of the isolation this world has to offer. Utera was in both a golden and dark age all at once, as various nations war against one another, as others fought to spread their cultures and perceived supremacies. These 4 wanderers, like every other soul in this world, found themselves caught up in the turbulence of what it means to be human in this dog-eat-dog world. In these uncertain times, they also found one thing in common: each other. And each of their compasses pointed in the same direction. And so they headed east. Now, if you would like, I would like you all to introduce yourselves in whatever order you would like, as we now go into being on this ship 2 weeks at sea. Who would like to go first?
Not it.
All right. I am shooting Doji. So you got a rather, I don't want to say rather large considering traveling company, but you've got a bigger than normal elf laid back out on the deck, leaned up against some barrels or something with his hat down, wearing some shabby samurai robes and a little patchwork leather armor. You got a fishing pole out in the water, listening for his bell. The good old shooting Doji. Rambunctious, drunk, Shadinese Ronin.
As Doji sits on the edge of the ship, pole in hand, line in water, who is next? Who is next on the ship to introduce themselves?
I'll go this time. You see a red-skinned with black spirals shooting through the red tiefling with barbs on his tails from the base all the way to the top, and the tip of the tail is kind of like a spearhead. You see horns that protrude from the basically the top of the forehead that shoot out and then curl back, kind of like a ram. You see long black hair that probably hits shoulder length. He's almost always wearing a heavy baggy cloak to pretty much hide most of his extremities, and you always see him with the diamond shaped pendant around his neck, wearing the most basic of clothing. But he's probably up there next to Doji, watching him fish, occasionally shooting random fire bolts into the water for fun. But yeah.
All right, all right. Next up,
I'll go next.
all right.
Zach Nafane. Zach for short. Oh, he's half moon elf, half Oladrin. Currently, he's pale, kind of palish skin, long silver hair down to, I don't know, middle of his back or so. He's in a silver armor, kind of trimmed in blues with a blue cloak. He's got a sword wrapped on his back with a shield and a little short sword on his side. He probably just kicking it back, playing some music. Got an instrument. Pick up on a sea shanty in the last couple of weeks.
Okay. Okay. Are you on deck currently?
Yeah, I'd be up on
Perfect.
deck, kick back
Perfect.
somewhere.
And last but not least,
Hi, y'all. I am Annabelle Calhoun.
hi, Annabelle.
Howdy.
What was that?
Sorry, I blanked. I was trying to come up with what I wanted to say. But anyways, she is a fiery, red-headed, green-eyed, 7-foot-ish tall barbarian. She is a country bumpkin who frequently works in overalls and is always wielding her giant axe, Bessie. And on occasion, you might catch her in a fancy looking summer dress or something that looks absolutely ridiculous on her. She's very, very hot-tempered. Loves to fight, but is a good old farm girl who likes hard work and helping people out. What?
So you forgot one key adjective though. She's jacked. Yoked.
Yes. Yes, sorry.
Yo.
All right. What is Annabelle doing currently?
I am up on deck, probably hanging out with the guys, maybe drinking a beer in hand.
Perfect. All right. I would say you're probably sitting with a few of the crew members off to the side. They're probably shooting dice on a barrel as you all. I don't know if you've been either taking them for all their money or they've been taking you, either or. But you all have been sailing the open seas in the waters near Utrecht. The summer heat has been beating down hard for days. However, your comrade Doji has constantly had a line and hook set, plucking various fish and other creatures from the sea. Though the sweat poured from your brows, your bellies were at least full. Now, as we travel from Antor to Shadon, we will encounter about 4 stops along the way. It'll take roughly 2 weeks in between each stop, at which we will see whether or not the seas fare well for you or if there are some dangers along the way. However, you've already been at sea for 2 weeks. You still have about another 6 or so to go as you all are nearing your first stop, as you have been told by your captain, the double peg legged, squinty eyed ancient man known as Tabernacle, that you will be stopping in Port Santiago, the great city of Los Barrios in Utrecht. But you would not be arriving till the following morning, as the late afternoon is giving way to the sun lowering in the horizon. So, with that, who would like to make the first D20 roll to see how the seas fare towards the end of this journey?
May I? Group.
Go for it.
We sure?
Yeah.
I'm just. I also probably didn't warn y'all. I have a low roll dice curse. But here we go. Yeah. Man, it sticks true. 8.
8. All right. All right, Mr. Yokai, I need you to do me a favor and go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Yeah. Trace.
Trace. The winds seem to pick up this evening. You see the tabernacle up on the other. Boys, it seems the wind's gonna catch us a little astray today. We're gonna have to go out into deeper waters, mates. So steer out, keep your eyes open. You all sail out into deeper waters, more open ocean, escaping the current winds and waves and the currents. As you suddenly see off in the distance a speck. Who would like to make a perception check?
Yeah, why not?
Actually, you're doing a sea shanty. Where are you doing this sea shanty? Give me a placement on deck.
I'd probably be up close to the bow, somewhere I could, where the ship kind of comes up to a point.
Okay.
Kinda-
As the captain yells out to everybody about leading into open waters, and you're kind of doing your thing, you kind of spin around for a second. Go ahead and make your perception check, please.
14.
14. From this distance, it's hard to make out the type, but you can definitely see with your elven eyes, that's for sure a ship in the distance. And it seems, though, from this distance, you can't tell, though you can't make out the type of ship or what culture it may be. You can tell it's heading in the general direction of your ship.
I'm going to yell out, ship!
Hi, Crow's Nest! Give me a report! Several moments pass, and you hear, "Hi, Cotton, we might have a little bit of problem here." All right, spit it out, lad. There's a ship coming in. It's kicking up quite a few waves there, Captain. It's coming right in line with this, and just not gonna lie, it doesn't look like any merchant vessel I've seen before. He grunts really hard, and he picks up his monocle as he looks out over to the sea. Mr. Doji, make a perception check for me, please.
12.
12. No change. But the captain pulls out, boom, and he looks down. Hey, we got problem nuts. It looks like we might be having company in a few minutes. All crew, we might have some brigands in our wake. As there is he calls out a pirate vessel in direct line, and it is moving fast. It'll intercept you within minutes.
Doji.
What?
It's your heroes.
My heroes.
Yeah, you're always talking about being a pirate.
I mean, all right. Yeah. Seems like freedom. What's not to like?
Maybe you'll bond on a deep connection of your love of freedom, and then they'll just go away.
Maybe. But maybe not. I'd like, prepare yourself just in case there, yokai.
I'm
always prepared.
I'm gonna find a table, and maybe we can all have a nice conversation.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna keep a table steady on the deck, though.
I've never seen real pirates before.
Well, we might be seeing them soon.
I start shooting fire bolts into the air.
No, what are you doing?
Are you flagging them down?
Repeatedly. Just as many fire bolts to cantrips. I'm just gonna keep shooting Firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
What are you doing?
We're getting their attention
Why?
because they might be nice.
Hey, they might
Or
not
re-
be.
or ready for a fight, I say as I swing my axe and grab it with both hands.
Well, it looks
Oof.
like there's plenty of enough people here for that. So,
My God.
firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
Suddenly hear bang, 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 bang as cannons from the side of the ship shoot well off, obviously in no direction towards you, but a very clear cadence. Bang, 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 bang. Almost like, in a sense, a response to the flares being raised above.
Well, would I know what that means?
They're ready
You
to
know,
kick off.
actually, as a matter of fact, make an insight check with advantage because of coming from more of an underground world.
Oh, 19 plus insight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The sheet you sent me doesn't have my bonuses. Does it have
know.
my things marked?
Yeah, look at the next to the name, and it'll tell you what your modifier and your standard, your ability score is.
Right, not on the thing you sent me because it says wisdom 18 plus 1, which is a plus 4. But I'm saying the proficiencies,
Oh
perception,
no,
survival,
I may have forgot to put those on.
history. These athletics, acrobat. Yeah, I think these are my proficiencies. I
Don't
think,
feel bad.
which means
You
not.
crashed on me as soon as we started.
The stuff that has Y on it and whatnot, that is yours.
Yeah. I just didn't update it. So,
I just didn't update the numbers. My bad on
23.
that. Oh, 23. Okay. In your experience, that was
Let's
an
see.
acknowledgement of whatever he's done. However, your insight
did I-
tells you that most likely they will stop and approach peacefully at first. But that cannon shot also gives you the signal that they're not going to leave without being satisfied.
Well,
Whether that be with treasure by force or it's given.
sure. Well,
Doji,
seems they
you know why
certainly want to talk.
Do you know why they shot cannons at us, Doji?
Because you shot flares at them.
Perfect. Communication. They're excellent communicators.
Yeah. Great. I'm over the moon. You okay?
Firebolt, firebolt.
I'm side eyeing the demon.
Wow.
All right.
I run up to the captain.
Hi, lad. You might want to cover your head. It's about to be a little bit of a situation here soon.
I don't know if I can give orders to the captain, but captain, full speed ahead to the party pirates.
Are you fucking mad, you lunatic? We're not going towards the pirates. We're going to try to get away from them.
Well, that's no fun. That's not how you make friends.
Hey, do you see these legs? You look down and they're just stubs with pieces of odd, very shabbily carved out pieces of wood to stand on.
Hmm. I see
Exactly.
'em.
They're not there. And that's from
Ah,
surviving pirates. I don't plan on losing any more pieces today.
or we go get your legs back. It probably doesn't work that way, but maybe they can apologize for what they did to you.
You know? Fuck
Ogre, you better go
M-
get your boy.
Make a persuasion check. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, persuasion. What is my? I have a +7 to persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah. But I roll low no matter what. Total is 10.
10. Get the fuck off my bow.
Damn it. I stomp away very mopily.
Puts his hood up. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right. The ship is continuing. It is about a minute before it would arrive to your location. Obviously, a little larger and quite a bit faster as the captain continues trying to force Greta along the ocean waves, but she's just not as fast as the shabby but much larger and well armed ship that is coming your way.
Can
As you have
I?
1 minute, go ahead. I was going to say, if you have
I was
1
gonna
minute
say,
to prepare for whatever's coming next.
Can I attempt to druid craft little puffs of wind to try to make us go faster in the sails?
You absolutely can most certainly try. Go ahead and make an Arcana check just to see if you can get enough energy to go through.
$19.
19. You kind of just focus, almost like continuing the sea shanty with it, as the men don't know what you're doing. As I can see now, you picked the instrument that you chose. I like it. I like it. Almost a little bit of bardism in there. As you continue the sea
Oh,
shanty.
I changed that. I changed that. I want an ocarina.
Oh, so you're ocarining it up there. Either way, you
Yeah.
start shantying it up, and you got them starting to row. And as you do, they start blowing hard with their as they're rowing below as they stick the oars out from the lower deck. And it seems you're not sure if it's your magic or just the sheer power in these men's breath inspired by your song. But you do pick up speed, enough speed that the pirates notice. And they end up having to open a second sail to keep pace. But they are not stopping the chase. But you are currently moving at the same pace, no longer being overtaken for the time being.
I don't know if I can keep this up.
I would say at the rate they're going, you have gained an extra minute to prepare.
How far away are we from them? Like in terms
Their
of like
ship is going to be roughly about, I would say at this point, it's about 100 yards.
you put that in feet for me?
300.
Yeah, 300 feet.
Cool. Okay, never mind.
Anybody else like to do anything before they get closer?
No, I've got no prep action. Stand
Okay.
near the ship and fire firebolts.
He's still just in there. All right. Anybody else have anything before they get near?
I'm just staring out towards the ship that's after us, axe in hand, just angrily staring and waiting.
Okay. They continue their chase. The captain. Go ahead. Did you have something, Doji?
So I'm gonna just finish reeling in my line and stuff.
Mhm.
And clean up my knives a little bit. Just put away my fishing stuff, my tackle. Put out my little mat, and then just sit down. Pull out a gourd and take me a little sip of sake. Just wait for these pirates to rob us.
Okay. Okay. They continue their advance, and they start to close the gap. They get within now 100 feet of your ship. You have 1 round of prep to do anything you would like to do before they get next to the ship.
Dang, 100 feet.
They by the end of the round, they will have reached. So you can do any action at any point, but by the end of the round, they will have reached the side of the ship.
I would like to cast Thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to choose the option that says my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute.
Okay.
And I want to shout out, friends, come aboard. Let's talk, parlay.
You hear from this demonic friends.
Oh,
Make an intimidation or persuasion check. Your choice.
oh, persuasion. This is definitely persuasion. 19.
19. Okay. They pull up unless anyone else has anything to do before they're before the top of the actual round where they arrive.
I'm just gonna pull my shield out and rest my hand on my short sword.
Okay. All right. They begin to drift up and pull next to the ship. As you do, you see that there is a crew of nasty, dirty, much gaps in teeth. There's a whole large crew. Anyone who would like to, go ahead and make a perception check, please.
15.
Okay.
14.
14.
No need.
Okay.
Same. I rolled a 3.
Okay. You two, you count, estimate. You're a paladin. Your job is to defend. Your job is to beat ass no matter how many there are. So you both have a battle sense about you, especially when it comes to high risk. And you count probably about 30 individuals on deck. But you both spot for sure, because there's no way they're hiding it, an individual that slides up on that stands on the front of the ship as it stops near about the middle of yours. And on it is a very, very large and rotund man. How he got up on the front end of the ship and is still balancing to hold on to the upper mast, the frontal mast, you're not sure. But he lets out a big smile. You can still see food and nastiness from whatever he probably just came out of his captain's quarters from indulging on. Though you definitely notice, all of you notice how well fed he looks in comparison. It's very obvious who eats and doesn't eat on this crew. But they all seem to be sporting smiles, menacing grins. Oi! What are you doing out here so far from land? It's dangerous on these open seas, you know. It gives you a really huge, wide smile.
Is he on our boat or is he just parked beside of our boat?
Parked beside you. You have about 30 feet between ship to ship. And he has pulled the front, I guess the stern, isn't it? Or the bow? Which is it? The front.
The bow.
Yeah, so he's like standing up on it. And so he is like up on that, and they pulled up to where he is in the center of your ship, kind of like face to face, center of attention. And this ship is about twice the size of your all small vessel.
With thaumaturgy still active, I would like to, my voice still booming. I can also alter my eyes and different body parts to appear to be on fire. I just light myself up, I flame on, and I said, we're not really worried about danger when we've got devils among this ship.
I like this one. Hey, how much you must be the security personnel? How much they paying you? I triple it for you. Come over here. You get much better action than whatever they're gonna give you.
I stomp over next to Yokai and stand there with axe in hand, just stoically glaring at this man.
Oh, the sea devil looks mean, but does she have a bite on her?
I clamp my teeth down together like I'm taking a bite. And then grin.
He goes, ha 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 ha. Well, let's just cut to the chase now. We won't make this hard on each other. Then we have to. We come aboard, take what we need, leave enough for you to get to your next destination, and we go about our merry way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean you're robbing us? I'd turn around and I look at the rest of the guys. Guys, did you know they were gonna rob us?
Yeah.
Zach's
Knew they-
dumbfounded.
What the? I would never have guessed.
You hear from up by the wheel,
you-
by the wheel.
You know what
you fucking-
pirates are?
I fucking
Pirates
told you.
Are sea thieves. The bandits of the sea.
But they're free people. They like freedom. Now they're making us not free. That's just it's contradicting.
You can't listen and believe everything Doji says.
They are free people. I say
They've
from over
started,
what I'm
by the way,
sitting.
as you guys are
be
talking, they've
fair,
started
that
to
is
raise
true.
ropes and they're starting to prepare to board you. And the rest of the
A-
crew on the deck of your ship is starting to look around like, oh shit, there's a captain
As
getting
we're
antsy.
as we're having this conversation, I'm gonna like slowly start making my way closer toward the middle of the ship.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
DM question.
Yes.
Okay. Are the crew on our ship, are they fighters by any means?
No. You are on a
No.
regular merchant vessel that you are able to charter. No, it's got other passengers as well, but primarily this is a cargo vessel that you were able, it was the cheapest thing you could find and the one that you get out the quickest and you are on your way. So they're not fighters here, they're workers. They're sailors by for sure, but they're not fighters.
What kind of weaponry are on them?
The your crew,
No, the pirates. Sorry.
they each the most of them have things they're kind of various. Obviously a couple of them have the standard cutlass and things like that, but mostly it's ragtag. Clubs, hatchets, hammers, whatever they could get their hands on, and that is blunt, sharp, or stabby, they've picked as weapons. A couple of them, though, you notice do have what look to be some sort of heavy crossbows, but there's only a couple of them that have those. Then, of course, the ship also has a handful of cannons along the side that is facing you.
Are they manned? Or are they underneath so you can't see the person?
They are underneath. So you can't tell if they are manned at this current moment.
They shot a minute ago, so they do work.
They do
Yeah.
work. We know they work.
You said they were hanging rope.
They were starting to
Yeah,
gather
like, pull
rope
our
and
ship together.
yeah, they're just getting ready. You can tell they're preparing to start sending people over. They're
What
like
exactly are they doing to prepare to board people over? Like, how are these people getting over? Are they swinging
ra-
over on
you see
ropes,
you
or are
see
they
them start you see them start to raise a rope, and then you see them start to bring this plank out. It's a very large hooked wooden bridge like thing, basically a long contraption that hooks. It looks like it's going to hook onto the side of your ship. That way, it couldn't easily be just knocked over or kicked over.
and it's wooden?
Yeah, it's made of wood and some metal parts.
Okay. Hey, Yokai, you got
Yeah.
that boomy thingy, right?
Yeah, my boomerang, I pull it out.
Maybe you could take care of that. And I'm going to point to the ropes.
Your boomerang
Yeah.
has a distance of 30. It has a range of 30 by 60. It does 1d6 damage. And it can, on a dexterity save, on a successful dexterity check, you can currently. What is your dexterity modifier?
+2.
You can hit up to 2 targets with 1 attack. As long as you succeed on a dexterity stow based on the number of targets you're trying to hit, which is 10 plus the number of targets.
Yeah. Anna. How many ropes are being thrown over?
They're not really throwing ropes. They're using these ropes as pulleys to start hoisting up this large bridge-like thing they plan on landing across this expanse between the 2 ships.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. I throw the boomerang at the ropes.
Okay, make an
Could
attack.
I
Yeah, go ahead.
hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
At the same time, could I withhold an action in case it doesn't work so that when the bridge or ramp or plank comes over, I can attempt something?
Yes. So you like to hold your action until the bridge lands if it doesn't if his attack doesn't work.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make your attack, Yokai.
Just a dexterity.
No, this will be if you're attacking 1 target, then it's just going to be a regular attack. If you go to attack more than 1 target, then it will be a dexterity check for any just to hit anything past the first one.
You said I'm gonna attack both ropes, or as many ropes as I can.
Oh, then go ahead and make a dexterity check after your attack to see if your attack hits to begin with.
Okay. I don't know what's my plus for my attack.
It's a dexterity based attack, so
So just whatever my dex modifier is.
plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in the weapon.
I don't. Well, I think it's a simple weapon, so I might be.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, probably simple range.
Pretty much
Plus 4.
everybody's, yeah.
21.
21 does hit. The dexterity check is just to see if you hit past the first target. If you succeed, you hit all targets past the first.
14.
14 succeeds, so you hit both targets. Go ahead and roll damage. It's a d6 per, plus of course your dexterity modifier.
Okay. First one is 4, and then 7.
4 and then 7. The first rope, and then and the other one gets a good gash on it, as this is going to determine whether or not you have to have any future. No, we're not. We're not. Never mind. Never mind what I said.
Yeah.
Never mind what I said. But so
Yep.
you do hit the first one. It snaps as the bridge kind of rocks to one side, and the other one gets frayed almost in half as the boomerang comes back around in its circle and back in your hand. If you fail the dexterity check on trying to hit multiple targets, your boomerang will land and impact and not swing back after the first, and you will have to then retrieve it. But you succeeded, so obviously it comes back to you. So with that being said, you suddenly, oh, guys, looks like they want to do it the hard way. Might want to speed this one up. And you see them start to work faster. I need you all to roll
Wait.
initiative.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Cap. Oh, damn it. No,
Go
I
ahead.
was
Go
trying
ahead.
to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to yell out my thaumaturgy voice, if it's even still active. We're not trying to fight. We want to negotiate. Let's talk about this in a peaceful way, but we just can't have you boarding our ship for nothing. Let's negotiate.
You hear this boom and the thunder crack. When you hear this echo, what? You heard a little bit of extra ad libs there that he definitely didn't say, but it definitely sounded like him. But with that being said, I'm gonna say, since you already threw an attack, go ahead and roll a persuasion check if you would like, but with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, awesome, because I'm so good at rolling high numbers. Ha! And ha! 15.
15.
Hey,
Not
that's not
quite.
bad.
It's not bad. He's like, look, the offer still stands. You coming aboard either way. But if you want a job, I can use you.
They're offering me a job, guys. I won't take it. But it's nice to be acknowledged that way. That's nice. Thank you.
Everybody, roll initiative.
Beautiful. I rolled a 2, so 4.
Okay. All right,
Darn
we're
my
going to do
curse.
one roll for the pirate captain and one for his crew. All righty. So, as we get on up in here,
Guys, I don't know how we win this fight. Maybe they're all squish bags. I don't know.
I mean, you could have not attacked them.
Yeah.
Look, Anna, if Anna
You
tells me to
coulda-
do
you could
something,
have not
I'm doing it.
flared them down. You know, it's
I thought they were going to be nice.
Why the fuck? Why would they
I
be?
don't know
nice?
anything about
you
pirates.
about to learn today.
Act.
I told you get ready to be robbed.
Yeah. Welcome to Uterra.
Like I'm just
Everyone's an asshole.
Oh, I must have
Yes.
missed that.
that
Yes.
too.
Yeah, you've been hanging
I
out in
just
Starglen
fucking
too
got ready.
long. Around them
Trust
farm folk.
no one.
All right, guys, 20 to 25. Okay, quiet. All right, got you. Crickets. Oh shit.
We level
Um,
1.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I gotta roll for okay. Oh, okay. Universe said 4.
Oh, baby.
Universe said 4 for me too, but it's a total of 8.
Okay, 15 to 20.
16.
16. Perfection. So that's going to be Mr. Yokai. Not Yokai. Doji. All right.
Okay,
Let's see. 10 to 15. Okay. 5 to 10.
8.
8.
8. And 0 to 5.
Oh, you 8 too?
All 3 of you are 8, aren't you?
Oh, all
No,
3 8.
he-
Cool.
Yokai's
No,
like a
you got-
4.
I got a 4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
4.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the universe said. All right, got it.
I rolled a 4. His total was 4.
Gotcha.
Got
That's
it.
what it was.
I
Got it.
rolled a 7, but my initiative sucks.
Got it. All right. And as you
Oh,
do,
you only a +1 to Dex. Ooh.
he is going to. Oh no! At the start of the round, at the start of the initiative, the thing gets right in line as they let the rope go. As it boom, Annabelle. If you would like to use your reaction, now would be the time.
He's dropping the plank.
It lands.
Well, I was gonna try and catch it before it landed.
Okay.
Use my axe like almost like a golf club, swing it upwards to try and knock it off, or keep it from falling. Basically, try and knock it into the water or something.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
Can I before then? No, I guess not, because that would be. Never mind.
What? Because it depends. You may be able to do what you know. What is it you're trying to do?
Can I rage beforehand?
Absolutely.
Oh, look for Rajay.
I mean,
Angry.
absolutely.
Okay.
There's nothing better than you be like, "Raw." Come on, give me some Kratos.
Yes.
Give me some Anatos
absolutely.
in here.
Anatole.
She throws her arms back, but still her shoulders back because she's holding on to this big giant axe with both hands right up in front.
Okay.
And she just has this guttural yell Just
Okay.
as she swings the axe up, trying to knock the ramp away.
All right, make a strength check for me. Now, I would say this is, you know what? I will allow you to make an athletics check.
Oh man, I rolled a 19 twice, plus
Oof.
8.
Oh,
Oh, 27. Let's fucking go.
oh my God. The DC was 16. And as you rolled a what?
27.
You rolled a. Okay. Well, I was going to talk to you guys about something. I am introducing a rule that, if you are okay with it, and this would be the first situation where this would occur, where if you fail by more than 10 of the DC, it can have consequences like that of a critical failure. But if you exceed the DC by 10 or more, then also it functions essentially as a critical hit.
Sounds
I can
like a
dig it.
really cool rule.
Okay.
I'm just always gonna have the negative side of that because of my curse.
You gotta find all the Horcruxes, man. You gotta find all the pieces, man.
Fucking
All
Never
right.
ball.
seen a
You need
roll.
to be given a dice set. That's the problem.
That is, yep, that's it helps.
Factually not true.
Shh.
I bought mine and they rolled just fine.
Well, you know what? Every set that I have bought for myself has actually worked better than the ones given to me. Except
Yeah.
except
See?
when I'm playing Ruse. Uh,
Is there
It
any way
happens.
they can accept this rule and me not? Because a crit doesn't matter to me as much as it does to other people.
Oh, it's just going to be a rule in
Does
general.
that count for
if the
anything?
yes, anything, and
That's
it also
huge.
counts for
Yeah, like she's trying
Yeah.
to toss this gangplank right now, right? Like she's not attacking anybody. She's just trying
Yeah.
to overcome this strength challenge, and she did so by 11. So double success sort of deal. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
essentially it's like rolling a natural 20 if you exceed the DC by 10 plus. Because I mean, in my opinion, because a 20 doesn't always actually equal, an actual success depending on the DC. But I'm like, if you beat a DC by 10, come on, homie, like Jesus.
well,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
rolling a 27 on level 1 is pretty fucking impressive.
Right. Well, to me, and that's like it's like Babe Ruth coming up all of a sudden to the Little League park and then hitting a ball with a 19, and for the DC with the Little League was like 5. You know what I'm saying? He's like, kaboom! That's how you do it, little
Yeah,
kids.
let's do it. Let's go for it.
All right, cool. So with that being said, you hit it, and it was going to be. Go ahead and roll damage because I just want to see how much damage you roll, because it will be double damage.
How big a axe is Bessie?
A great axe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's big
she's
fucking
big.
axe. All right.
Yeah.
All the weapons around here are fucking huge. I carry a giant
Yeah.
Tetsubo club. I carry a giant tuna knife. She carries a giant axe. And my bow is a longbow. Like every weapon I got's fucking two-handed heavy.
It will be 12 slashing damage.
Oh, by the way, depending on on most athletics checks, I will allow you to add your rage bonus to the check. You've already beaten it, so it doesn't really matter in this case. But what was the damage?
Except for she doing
Oh,
12
wait a
or
second.
something?
14 actually.
Oh yeah,
Four-
you had the 2 for rage.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So it'd be a total of 28,
No, I mean,
doubled.
oh yeah, yes.
Perfect. So you hit it, boom! It wood splitters. The metal creaks as it doesn't quite go off all the way, but it's too much weight as it and goes crashing into the water. And they kind of look around, and then suddenly you hear, and they just start
What?
rowing He screams full speed ahead as your crew starts rolling their little hearts out like their fucking biceps are gonna blow out as they start trying to move
as
forward.
they're rowing, I look back at the crew and I snarl at them. Just "Arr."
I've been sitting there, cross-legged on my mat, up against the wall with my weapon leaned up on my shoulder. When he screams, "Row for it!" I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go sit down. Like I'm gonna go grab the scrawniest looking cabin boy and move him out the way and start rowing with the crew.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
All day. I keep looking at my Rachel sheet. Athletics is strength, so 2. I'm proficient, so 2. So 4, 23.
20. Wow. Okay.
And
You
I got
gain.
19.
You increase the speed of the ship by half. So you increase it by
Ooh.
half of its movement for each turn. All right. So as the captain's gonna as the at the start of the initiative round, the pirate captain after all this, oh, and he laughs and he goes, ha ha, another bite as he pulls out a flintlock pistol. Very very shoddy, old, antiquish, but it looks like it still might function as he pulls the trigger and is going to shoot towards you, Annabelle, as the ship starts moving together. But you are slightly faster this time around. And that's going to be a 14 for a total of 17 to hit.
It does hit.
17 hits. As he hits you for 8 piercing damage. But you are raging, so you
I
take
am
3.
resistant, so it's 3.
Yep, you take 3.
Okay.
As he hits you, and you kind of it hits you like in the shoulder, and you see her get shot, but she doesn't move. Just a slight stutter in her shoulder. As he looks at you a little bit and is like, "Oh
I
shit!"
smirk at him.
He gives you a little bit of a wink of not. He kind of gives you a wink. You can see that his eye bugs up for a split second, but he kind of shake it off. Doesn't want you to see through his pirate visage. But you definitely noticed that you just took a shot from a gun.
Bang. And
All right, that's going to be the end of his turn as he just commands the crew forward. The pirates, 2 of them are just going to take random shots. I need everybody to roll a d20.
no
You just-
shot. Natural 20.
Nice. You're not hit.
Not nice. That's yeah. I mean, that's for something dumb. But yeah, I'm not hit. I see it coming.
13.
Okay.
Two.
2.
I don't want to say.
Okay. So we know. All right. So,
Three.
and then you
Three.
hear.
Was it a natural one?
No, it was 3. It was 3.
You did better than me. I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
It's going to be an 18 to hit on you, and it'll be a 15 to hit you there, Yokai.
Yeah, I'm hit.
Okay.
Yeah, hits.
All right. Oh, the wrong dice. Wrong dice. That's better for you all. So you take 1 damage. There. That's with the resistance. You take 1 damage as another arrow, but you catch it in your hand as you take the shot, boom, and then another as you catch the arrow in your hand, but you catch it just too late as you catch it, you close your hand just too early as it like cuts into your hand and stops, all the way in your hand, but it cuts you on the way through, dealing 1 piercing damage to you.
Huh.
But then
A paper cut.
yes, you Yokai will take 6 piercing damage.
I'm
as
dead.
one of the
I'm dead.
bolts hits you.
I'm dead. I'm dying.
He says, "Oh, fuck." It hits Yokai, and you just see him suddenly like hit the dirt, like his knee drops down. He's like, "Oh, oh fuck!" But that's going to be the end of their turn. Doji, you are up.
I mean, they're not on the ship, right? I'm just rowing.
Nope. Okay, okay.
Row, you lazy horse. Greeks are dying. Yokai is dying, and we're gonna keep rowing.
Okay, all right, all right. Doji's turn is up. Zach, you are up. Aina on deck.
I'm gonna look around. Is Yokai like actually dying?
Half health.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna try to druid craft little puffs of wind into the sails and see if we can take off.
Okay, you're going to try to add to it again. Just go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Yo, 19 again. Let's
19
fucking
again.
go.
You increase it. Your current speed is doubled in the combined effort. So as long as you all are able to, I would say right now, you both are operating under concentration. You succeeded your athletics, you succeeded your arcana, and now you're just trying to concentrate on maintaining that flow. But to combined effort has now increased, has doubled your speed as you notice the ship start to pull further away as it's moving from the pirate vessel. All right. Zach, anything else on your turn? Senior.
Oh, no, that's it.
Okay, okay. All right, Yokai, I'm sorry, Anna, you're up. Yokai, you are on deck.
I am going to. Are there any more available rows? Paddles?
Yes. There are
Okay.
2 left over.
I'm gonna sit down and start helping them paddle. Try to get
Okay,
us to go
okay.
faster.
All right, all right. So go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Oh shit. 18.
18. You now have increased it by another half of the original movement speed. So you're currently moving at an additional 150% speed.
Oh wait, hold on. 21.
Same thing, same outcome. You just fucking, you see her get down and just the ship kind of, when she sits down, the ship kind of, but then she just starts with ease. It just, you see, it almost looks just fluid. There ain't no strain in the muscles, just going. Rose, oh yeah, she does Rose. You seen the back? All right.
Oh, dang.
Yokai, you are up.
Okay. Are we still next to them?
You are now no longer with them directly next to you. Their bow is at your rear.
So how many feet away you think I am from the captain of their ship?
From the captain, maybe, because your vessel is not that long. Maybe 30 feet, maybe 40.
Okay.
Not far.
I'm gonna stand up on the edge of the ship. I'm going to soak my hand in the bullet wound and just get blood dripping down onto my hands. I'm going to ignite it on fire and shoot a blast of fire towards the captain. I'm going to cast Sorceress Burst,
Okay.
aiming towards the captain.
Okay.
How much could you?
That is a 22.
22 definitely hits.
Okay. Oh, well, I gotta grab a D8. That is an 8, but the spell says if I roll an 8 on a D8, I can roll another D8 and add it to the damage.
Perfect. Go ahead. Add it.
Okay, 2. So 10.
10. As you shoot it, it was not a bullet, by the way. Yours was a crossbow bolt. So I'm going to add a little extra flavor to it as you pull the crossbow bolt from your abdomen and the flames ignite it. You just hold your hand out and it seems to flow with the flames. The arrow flows. And it ignited fury. As it hits the captain, boom, his eyes, as he starts screaming and falls back on the deck, and you see his ship, the front of it, rock with his massive 400-pound, 500-pound ass falling down all at once. As you hear him start to wail, and the crew kind of turn around, not knowing what to do, as he took a heavy hit. I mean, you guys are level 1. He took a heavy hit from this from your attack, and he falls back, and you guys are now moving at a very, very fast pace. So for the remainder of your turn, what would you like to do?
If they can, I don't know if they can hear me, but I just want to shout out, if you follow, I will devour your babies. And then I hide.
And you all hear the
I stop
if
rolling.
you fall, and you hear
Good.
Insight check.
I will say, will you allow him to insight check you, or is there what are you insight checking? What are you looking for there, Doc?
Does he eat babies?
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and make a insight check against his passive deception. What's your add 10 plus your are you proficient in deception?
Yes.
Okay, add your bonus to plus 10.
Not proficient.
You're not proficient, so just add your charisma modifier to 10.
15.
15. Are you lying to him? He knows if you're lying or not.
Well, I mean, my charisma modifier is 7, so that would be 17 for me.
Oh, then no. Are you telling the truth or not? It's up to you.
I mean, if he asks me, I mean, we might have a conversation. But if he's just gleaning,
You don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I'm thinking you don't know. You're puzzled by that. You're like, he might not. Maybe he's just weird.
But for the rest of my turn, I'm gonna straight up hide and find full cover.
Okay. Seeing you do that, the captain kind of follows you with his eyes. Your captain, well, with his eye. He actually only has one eye too, but he follows you as he watches you. He's like, and it takes him a second to kind of before somebody goes, Captain, we need to get out here fast. And he goes, oi, all right, lads, you got to get out. Pull us out of the head. Natural 20 as he just yells belligerently, and the ocarina's playing, seeing the fire erupt, the storm in the sky above crack from this odd demonic voice that the sailors hope is some denizen of the sea that is on their side this day. But nonetheless, watching the odd, shaggy elf and this massive woman sit down and add their weight to the work, you all begin to make headway as the pirates behind you begin to stir in a frenzy as they try to tend to their wounded captain. As your captain yells, all right, lads, we're going to head east really hard. We Keep us steady. We should reach our international waters soon enough. We'll be back in Nutressian blessings. As you all
Huzzah!
begin to make headway, and eventually the pirates become a speck that becomes nothing in the distance. And you have the remainder of the trip until
Leaving.
you reach. As Yokai collapses. Just, oh, fuck.
Well, I do believe that my rage is now over, but I'm still just rowing so that we don't get.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Got you. Your rage, you drop, but you're still just.
Yeah.
Is there a doctor on the ship?
Ah! The captain kind of looks down. He hobbles over. Yeah. We got a little bit of a med kit down in the below, but you're gonna have to hold out till morning, I'm afraid.
Okay. I'm going to. I feel like I'm dying, so I'm gonna like control fire and attempt to just cauterize my own wound just for the hell of it.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Probably don't even need to do it, but I feel like I'm dying. Con. I have a +1, 17.
17. Okay, you succeed. Go ahead and roll a d4.
D4. 3.
You're able to recover 2 health points for a -1 to it, but you don't. But you are able to seal the wound. You're no longer bleeding.
Yeah, and I get 2 health points?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Firefly.
Otherwise, you would have lost it. You'd have just burned
Right.
yourself.
I go up to the rest of the crew and or the party, and I'm like, guys, I don't feel like I was properly warned about pirates.
I don't think you were properly warned about pirates.
Yeah. You
What do
made
you
them
mean?
sound like they were fun.
I made them sound like they were free. Free to do things like rob people, like us.
I thought we could be friends.
They offered you a job.
They did.
I mean,
Yeah, you could have been friends.
I guess I could have been friends.
yeah,
Oh, that means I'm the bad guy here. Damn it.
little bit.
After we've gotten far enough away that I'm comfortable letting the crew continue without me, I stand up and walk over to you guys and I go, "That's all right." And I put my hand down on Yokai's shoulder and I go, I always got Bessie to take care of matters.
That's true. That's true. Thank you, Anna.
You're muted.
Let's say her shoulder is just bleeding, and she sticks her bloody hand on your shoulder.
I learned a cool trick. Do you want me to burn the pain away?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Burn
It
the
worked for
pain away.
me. I can burn pain away. Well, it hurts
Well, you're
worse.
a yokai.
Oh, that's true.
It's worse.
Can you also dig bullets out?
I might be able to with my tail.
Oh my God.
No.
It's
Nah, that's
barbed.
okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Anybody get a knife?
I have knives.
I'm gonna hold my hand out.
I start picking my teeth with my barbed tail expertly.
Zach's over there wondering if he just got done eating a baby he had hidden under his cloak.
Man, while they're over there talking, I'm gonna walk up and be like, "So, Yokai, do you eat babies?"
No, that would be bad. Right?
A wink and nod.
I'm gonna look at
Uh,
Annabelle and be like, "Where did you meet these? Where did you meet him?"
Well,
He
they
just
came to my
showed up.
village.
Caught him eating babies one night.
I met Doji here in a bar back home.
Yeah, we met Doji together.
At the pub.
Ye old tavern.
Ye old watering hole.
Yokai Yokai grabs his necklace and holds it up to his ear and just like hunched over crawls and walks like down to below ship. He just walks away.
Mm.
Interesting. I'll pull out like a little small sushi knife and
I
hand
want
it to
you all real quick as he walks away, make a perception check.
Hey, natural 20 for a 21.
Do you do anything to shield your face, Yokai?
Not immediately, but I'd say maybe 30, 40 feet. Before I get under the deck, it just hits me, and I do start covering up. But she would probably see my face
Yep.
before.
Beforehand, you kind of see him put it up to his ear, and you swear you see him mutter something, but not like to him. You get the sense that it wasn't to himself as he disappears under the deck.
Does he always do that?
He's your friend. Does he
I say,
always
you-
do that?
You've known him the longest.
Now,
Have I seen Yokai
Annabelle.
whispering to
Oh,
his
so-
necklace before?
I was going to say, Annabelle, you have noticed often times that Yokai has been reclusive, just randomly. You know he has his quirks and his personality, but you've noticed how every now and then he seems to just shut off. But you've also noticed how often he seems to really nurse and nurture that trinket, the one he just put up to his ear.
Okay, let me rephrase that then. I wonder who he's always talking to.
That's a good question. You should go ask him.
Yeah, you should definitely find
Well,
out.
you guys get patched up together.
Oh, I'm fine, and I'm gonna grab that knife from you and pick the bullet out of my shoulder.
Go ahead and make a medicine check for me. Make sure you don't mess this up.
Hey, not bad.
I'll say medicine or survival, your choice.
Okay, well, survival is better. So 19.
19. You get the bullet out, no problem.
I'm gonna flip the knife over in my hand, grab it by the blade, and hold it back out towards Doji.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it.
Thank you.
Clean it off. Well, I don't reckon we'll see any more pirates today.
Nah.
Well, team, you all do have the remaining of the time until tomorrow morning when you should arrive in Utrecht. So during that time, you can do whatever you would like. it is still early evening. So if you would like anything you'd like to do before you turn in for the evening, you're more than welcome to. But assuming you go to bed at a decent time, you will have the opportunity to get a long rest.
So I'm gonna return to fishing. No, it's
Alright.
early evening. Yeah, I'll fish for another hour or two, about till sunset.
Okay.
A little after, and then I fucking get some grub and hit the hammock.
All right.
Unless
All right.
somebody else has got something come up.
I'll play some working tunes for the crew. Maybe Doji catch something big.
Okay. Annabelle, what would you like to do for the remainder of your evening?
I'm probably gonna stay up on the deck, watch the sunset for a little bit, like sit out on the deck, maybe with my back up against a rail or something like that. And once the sun goes down, I'm gonna finish my last beer and head off to bed. Cause being a farm girl, I go to bed early.
Roger that. She's gonna be first one up, doing pull-ups on the deck. All right. Yokai, what would you be doing down there in the deck during this evening?
I find the darkest, dankest corner underneath the ship, and I avoid all contact with everybody to the best of my ability. And then I wait for like super late, 2 in the morning, something, and I go up top, and I imagine there's probably still some crew out there even that late, but I'll
When you
find a
go up to
corner.
the upper deck, there's only one person on deck, unless is there anyone else that would be awake? There's only at 2 o'clock in the morning. I doubt Annabelle. I'm
Nah,
sure
probably
she's
not.
out. Okay.
Is it nice night?
The night is clear.
Okay. I might be asleep on my mat where I fish. I might just reel in my line and just like kick back, eat my
D-
sashimi
okay.
right here, have
So when
some
you get up
shots,
there,
and then like be leaned back by a barrel, sleeping on my little futon mat.
got it.
But
When
I'm
you
not awake.
Okay. When you get up there, you see a sleeping doji. He's laying down. He's got his fishing hat, his rice hat on top of his head, just kind of bent down. He's asleep, and you do kind of spot one person
Oh,
on deck who's up in the crow's nest.
I guess I'm an elf. I don't sleep. I'm meditating for 4
Yeah, I
hours.
was gonna say if it's nice night, I might be meditating up there.
Okay.
I'm meditating like I'm fucking asleep. I had a whole bunch of sake and my hat's leaned down. I'm in the same position, but I
Right.
guess technically I'm
Well, see,
air
and the way
quotes
I look at it,
meditating.
it's still functionally like you would be asleep in a way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if somebody could sneak past you, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't notice them or something like that, like
Yeah.
somebody being asleep. So functionally, you're asleep. But,
Yeah.
I would say that you would have a better chance of probably noticing somebody than somebody else. Unless you're in like deep meditation, you know what I'm saying? You in the astral projection meditation. Right. So with that being said, those are who you do see on deck. Would be the two of them, both meditating, but the one person awake, the only other person would be and is also awake would be the person up in the crow's nest, just keeping an eye on the seas as you travel through the night.
I would I'd find the secluded side of the ship,
Mhm.
and Yokai would just he'd pace back and forth, grab his necklace, and he'd start muttering to himself, "Stupid, stupid, stupid. Of course they're fucking pirates. Of course they're gonna rob you. Stupid, stupid." And I probably do that. Yokai just probably beats himself up for a while, and then he hangs his feet over the edge of the ship, looking down at the water, and he pulls out a imaginary fishing rod, and he practices casting for maybe 10, 15 minutes. And then he'll go back down and go to sleep.
Okay. Before, as you're angry and you get yourself to a point of trying to calm yourself down and you imaginary fish, but as you're doing it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
1 second. 1 second. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Son of a bitch. I'm cursed so bad. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Oh, God. You okay? Okay. Okay. All right. You begin to fish when suddenly that feeling begins. Sometimes when the feeling begins, you're excited. There may be some new information, some little sense of a nugget that you might be able to recover, words that might help you think clearer. Then sometimes, like now, that precursor of defeat, that moment when the voice reminds you of why this world hates you and sends you spiraling for reasons you don't know, reasons that make you angry because if you could just remember maybe all these things that the whispers say would make some sort of sense. But instead, you just get the bad feeling. You just left with whatever it has to throw at you as you hear it whisper in your ear. You think yourself one of their equals. I've told you, they will use your naivety. Pirates. Just another example of why the human world was not meant for you. You're not one of them. Come back to me. And you drop your imaginary fishing pole and you have to but suddenly you are able to stop it for just a second and the voice goes away. And you suddenly realize that you're gripping the trinket really hard. As you stare at it in the moonlight.
The voice stop.
Yep. You push it out, it goes away. And it's just you and your trinket in your hand.
I run downstairs as fast as I can and find my dark corner, and I try my best to go to sleep.
You will, when you awaken, you will recover your health, but you will be suffering one level of exhaustion due to your natural 1.
Yep.
All right. As the night passes and the sun begins to crest over, when does everyone rise and what are we doing on this fine sunny morning? As even at this distance, just the sun barely cresting over the horizon, you can see land in the distance.
So I don't sleep, and as such, I guess I'm up pretty early. And you already know what I'm doing. Early morning fishing. That's great
Early
time. That's when
morning
they
fishing.
hungry.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
when they biting. Coming into harbor too, getting close to them reefs and land. We gonna be biting. Yeah. I'm catching me some
Absolutely.
breakfast.
Absolutely. Okay.
Say I probably get up early as well. Well, I'm gonna do my morning exercises.
Okay. Annabelle, when did you get up?
I got up with the sun. The moment
Okay.
the sun began to peak, I'm awake, I am dressed, I have had breakfast, and now I am outside lifting crates and barrels and doing push ups with my axe.
All right. As you see the doc, not the doc, Rock campaign, as you see Zach is over there preparing himself for his own workouts as you come onto the deck.
I'm just gonna silently join next to him as I'm like just start lifting crates up and down, doing
Within
squats and
within
stuff.
within 10 minutes, he's gonna be over there. Do it! Make your dreams come true. Zach, as you time passes and you pull yourself out of bed a little later than everyone else, feeling like hell. You look down and the wound's still cauterized. That part was real. Yep, you still got fucked up, but you're fine now. You feel a lot better for the most part, but last night kind of stuck with you.
You said Zach. I'm guessing you meant yokai.
My bad, yokai. Yes, my bad. Yokai. Yeah, but yes, you feel just tired, really, really tired.
I don't come up. I stay in my corner as long as possible.
Okay, alrighty. As the morning passes, you hear "Land ho, land ho" across the deck. As you can see, Utrecht, very brown, very red and yellow rock. As you can see what looks like heat rising in the horizon. As you are very, very far south now. Far from Mantor and across the vast ocean. But Utrecht is in distance. As the captain comes up, we'll be landing in Los Balios. Should be about an hour or so now. So if you get all of your shit, we should be here for about today, and we'll be taking off first light in the morning. So when we dock, men, get everything off of this bastard and get it refilled so we can get out of here. The rest of you, if you want to continue on, just make sure you're aboard. First light, we leave. And he kind of hobbles back into his cabin as they continue on
Understood.
towards towards Utrecht. But with that being said, is there anything you guys would like to be doing leading up to arrival into the port of entry?
Well, I'm a pack. I'm gonna get all my shit together just in case. I'm not leaving anything on the ship.
Yeah.
Once we're about 15 minutes out, I'll pack up my rods and stuff, pull my lines in. Otherwise, I'm catching up until the last minute, boy. Give me a full
Alrighty.
stringer to take to market.
Yeah, you've been seeing him catch something, pack something, catch something, pack something, until the point is just
Yeah.
a couple things next to him and a pole.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, yes, sir. Let's go. All right, what else? What's everybody else doing to get prepared for for leaving the shizzy up?
Yeah, I'm gonna gather up the rest of my things, get my pack on, everything on me. Double check my pockets, sure I got everything. Oh well. And
All right,
what city is it that
you are
we're
going to
docking in?
Mario.
Los Balios, a grand city
Los
of Los
Balios.
Balios, one of the largest cities in Utrecht, a coastal city. And specifically, you will be arriving soon at Port Santiago. As you can see, the dry salt air has gradually become mixed with the aroma of sand and citrus. As a large city, as you see the large city nestled in the coastal cliffs, and it is the largest port that you're about to see in all of Dutrecht. It's a jewel of innovation to the gnomes that built it. Ships of all cultures and races you can see are flowing in and out. It's a busy place. As the closer you get, the more activity you see. Small ships just going along the coast, large vessels even coming in, suddenly passing you from different angles. And in the distance, you can see that this city is, even at this distance, you can see that this city is full of activity. But specifically, you'll be landing in Port Santiago.
Port Santiago, Los Barrios.
As I sling my giant backpack over my shoulder, be like a camping bag to everybody else.
Yeah.
Hey Doji,
Hi.
you seen yokai?
No, not this morning. He hasn't been up right now. But if he ain't a fish, I ain't paid much attention.
All right, well, I will be back. And I'm going to head down to find yokai.
Hi.
Okay. Where is Yokai? Where did he turn in for the night? There were, lodgings made up for you. There were cots and stuff within that you had space for you and everything. But where did you decide to
Need keys, get your bag, brush teeth.
Uh,
mute, Caitlin?
Yokai.
What?
Mute.
Oh, well, you know what? Good. Here. Can we find a stopping point in just a minute? Take a short break.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, right, we'll go ahead and do that right now. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll take a 5 right now. We'll just be chatting and whatnot. But until then, we will be back.
Heck yeah.
Just a bastard.
Most of the crew human? Or are they all human? A mixed
No, there
bag?
there are different backgrounds. A couple gnomes of all human races, yes, but but he doesn't have any other off species sentience on his ship.
Where are we at?
On break.
Cool.
Ugh.
Wait, we're still on break?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
we
okay.
kind of. Wait,
Right,
Okay,
right,
I'm
right.
back.
Oh well, there she is.
Well, we can come back from break if everybody's ready to come back from break, or we can take a second. It's up to you.
Word.
Yeah, we good.
All right. Well, you, Zach, have assessed the weather, and it should be clear, bright and sunny, dry heat for the next, quite warm, but dry heat at least for the next next 24 hours. As you pull in, and the oh, actually, I'm sorry. What we were was downstairs. Where would Yokai be? Where would he have been sleeping for the night?
If there's rafters, cross
Like a
beams,
fucking vampire.
tail wrapped around the cross beams upside down.
Okay. How does uh what's her name? Hold on one second. I have to get a cat and a dog.
You need space. Ugh. Anna, I'm sorry, you're gonna find me in a very disturbing way.
So you're hanging upside down from the rafter.
Right, but you're not gonna notice me at first. You're gonna notice when blood from my wound like drops down in front of you. Doesn't have to hit you, but you're gonna notice a drop of blood from the ceiling, and then you'll notice me.
Well, if I notice a drop of blood on the ground, I'm going to bend down and touch it. And then I'm going to hold it up up towards my face and be like, is this blood? And look up.
And snoring away is a little red tiefling demon.
Are you still dripping?
No, it's probably just one last little drop. No, I wouldn't imagine.
I just reach up with my big arm and poke you in the shoulder.
And there's
I go back to sleep. I'm exhausted. I go back to sleep. You poke me once, I stir, but I go back to sleep.
Yokai.
Oh. And I audibly hear you, immediately fall. In surprise, my tail unravels and I fall.
I'm going to attempt to catch your head before it hits the ground.
Man, she's strong enough to catch your whole shit, but she's like, nah, I'd save his head. Save the nugget. In that case, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that
not.
was okay. 17.
All right, you catch his head before it hits, but the rest of your body. But because of that, nah, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Ow. Anna, why did you push me out of the ceiling?
What?
Why'd you push me out of the ceiling?
I didn't push you. You fell.
That's what I would say if I pushed somebody. What time is it? I'm so tired.
It's about 10
It-
a.m.
It is time to go.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll be there in a minute. You can go on ahead. I'll catch up.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right. I'm gonna thump, thump, thump back out of the room.
Fucking clubfoot and shit. Oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
So everyone else is on deck as the ship comes into the harbor. And before you is a massive, sprawling hodgepodge. This port is old. And you can tell that it was built from the shore, but just rose and rose and rose into the mountains. But it's built with fine gnomish architecture. Very, very fine craftsmanship. But as it pulls in, you come into dock at one of the more commercial areas of the port. As the captain begins barking orders at the crew, and they immediately start unloading empty crates and getting a move on. And he kind of stops by you all once more, and he goes, "Like I said, he'll be leaving at first thing at first light of the day. So make sure you're aboard. And if you're not, you better be able to run fast and jump, or you're just swimming your ass to shade on."
All right, Captain.
He just ding, 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 just wobbles his way off. They definitely couldn't even like get him like long enough, so you could definitely tell he shouldn't be that short. But poor guy.
Yokai wraps his tail around his leg, covers up with his cloak, hides every ounce of his body that he possibly can, and walks very closely behind the largest person in the group, Anna.
You see Yokai just come up looking very sluggish this morning.
Rough
You
night.
sure you're all right?
I am. There's just a lot of people.
I'm gonna be like, here, have a berry, and I'm gonna flick him a berry.
It just hits me in the face. I don't accept it.
Rip.
Ding.
Eat that; it'll make you feel better.
I'm okay.
All right, well, we've got a day, folks. Come on.
Go check out the city.
Yep. Go check out the market. I'm gonna see if I can sell some of these fish. I'm gonna get my basket together, and I'm gonna head down the gangplank.
Yeah. Throw my bag over my shoulder. Make my way down.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
As you go ahead, Annabelle. It sounds like you're about to say something.
What time of day is it?
It's like 10. It's about 10 a.m.
And we leave first thing tomorrow morning, correct?
First light is when he'll be departing, which will be roughly 7 a.m.
Cool. Well, you ready, Yokai? Where you want to go?
Anywhere the group wants to go.
As you step out off the gangplank and onto one of the docks, onto the dock that the ship is tied to, you can see that you are in, as soon as it ends into these docks, it just goes up into these nice stairs that open up into a massive sprawling market. Now, though this is a port, it's obvious that it grew from just a port into just a city district. So this city district is huge. You can tell that probably there are thousands and thousands of people living, not only living and working here, but it's also full of all the others that are coming in and out of it. But directly not too far from you, but about roughly 100 yards, you can definitely tell there is a market square that's not too far off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go check out the market. See if anything catches my eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna head there as well. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can drop off any spare fish I have for the day. I've been catching as we've been fishing the last day or two, coming in.
You
Maybe a little
notice
pocket
that
fish, and then I'll be looking for obviously because that also to you, DM, right? Because I'm looking to be in the fishing area
Mhm.
of the market.
Right. Gotcha.
Yokai definitely tries to steal a fish with his tail
Okay.
From me or from the market?
from you. There's like fish right beside me, and I want to eat it, but I don't want to ask you for it.
Do you try to do it like? Do you try to do it without him seeing?
Yeah.
All right. Make a stealth check against his passive perception. What's your passive perception?
What is passive perception?
10 plus all modifiers.
16.
There's no way. Wait, what am I doing? Sleight of
Stealth.
hand? No.
Stealth.
Stealth. Stealth. Okay. +1. Come on, curse. I just want to fish. 15.
15.
Smack.
You see, you suddenly feel the tail accidentally like bump you as it slides into your basket.
I smack his I chop his fucking tail. No, I'm not monkey. I just smack his fucking tail.
With the hand.
Yeah. Smack. Stop.
It was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Yeah. I don't know how that got there.
All right. As you continue in, the first thing you come to is obviously a large seafood market, as it is the first thing that fishermen and sailors would come into and the first immediate place to drop off their cargo. And there's at least a square acre here of just stalls after stall after stall and row after row, canopies over every one of them. And a curious sight, the majority of the people running these are either Shadinese, but predominantly halflings.
Mm.
As those of you who are who are culturally aware would know that halflings definitely have the highest reputation when it comes to sailing. Though they are small in stature, they have some way about them when it comes to the seas and the fishermen and farming life. But
Checked out.
As we're
The-
walking through, I'm looking down at everybody.
mm-hmm. Because most Shadinese, they're not that tall. Beige. So what are we done?
Asian. Well, I'm taking my basket of fish to a Shadinese merchant
You look around,
and see if
and
I can just.
there's a Shadinese merchant. He is selling a bunch of what look to be shellfish and but also what looked to be rows of flounder.
Rows of flounder
Mm-hmm.
and shellfish. Come up to him. And I just got a basket of just like fish, right?
Yes.
Random ocean fish.
Yeah. I go
I
ahead
see.
and make a survival check with advantage because it would be using your fishing skill.
14. Survival.
I would say you're proficient in this case because it's using your tool
20,
proficiency.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20. Go ahead and roll a d20.
13.
You currently have 13 fish of various sizes and species that you have available to sell.
All right. How's it going today, sir?
He walked
I'm
up
gonna
to
say
him.
in shade knees.
Yeah, he walked up to him. He's like, "Ugh." He's very
Hey.
old. He's kind of looks at you, and he looks at you, and he kind of looks at your basket, looks over, and he goes, he in shade knees, you see thing like let's know.
Gotcha. Actually, sir, I am looking. I just docked, and I'm looking to sell.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna pull off my little basket, set it up on the table.
He looks at it, and you see his stall is fairly large. And he looks at it. "Ugh, you need shellfish.
Nope.
I look for big hall. You need go
Alright.
down way. There be a small man. He take small batch fish.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm gonna give him a little bow. I'm gonna grab my fish and be like, "Thank you for your time."
Mhm.
And I'm gonna start heading down towards the way. The
And you
little
find
man.
you get to him, and you see there's this little halfling at a stall, and he actually has a stall, and it's just all kinds of fish. They're organized, but it's not like rows and rows and racks like most people. But it's just like, here's a handful of flounder. Hey, here's enough oysters for like one person to have a meal. You know what I'm saying? Here's a couple
Yep.
of salmon, that kind of deal. And he will approach as you approach him. He's like, "Oh, well, hello there."
Well, hello there. How are you today, good sir? I say
"Ah,
in halfling.
oh shit, you know halfway. That's right, you do." He goes, "Oh, a man of the tongue, I see. It's
Top of the morning
not
to you from the Weehawk.
not many I've ever met of your kind that actually speak my language. It's quite
Well,
quite refreshing."
you're kind of so good at the sea. It just, how could I not? I grew up in a harbor town myself.
Well, to be honest, most I do a lot of trading in Shadon, and predominantly I'm forced to I had to learn their language in order to communicate. Couldn't quite get them to catch on to mine, so but it must say refreshing to meet one who can speak the language.
That's what I was present. I am young. A lot of the older guys, they're set in their ways.
Well,
Traditional over there. You know what
Ah.
I mean? Kind of roll my eyes a little bit.
Of course, you know how the old grumpies can be. So, what can I do for you?
Actually, pick my basket up, set it on his table. Like, I'm looking, I just got in the dock here. Just docked, looking to sell off some fish from the voyage.
Okay, okay. He looks at it. Hmm, not bad, not bad. A couple of big ones there. A couple of little minnows as well. But hey, everyone likes a little bit of anchovy here and there, right?
Hey.
And you said he just caught some. What's the oldest catch in here? How long she be?
These are all from yesterday and today.
Oh,
So they're all with about 24 hours at the oldest, and that's just these right here. I ate most of those for dinner, and most of these are what I had left over from last night and this morning. Mostly
perfect.
after I did breakfast and whatnot.
You see him give it like a little bit of a smell, because I'm assuming you're telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's
And
why
he
I'm
kinda
not trying. I'm not trying to sell him like
Yep.
a whole crate or barrel that I've been saving up. I'm just trying to sell him what I caught. Like I
got
said
you.
last night and this morning that I didn't eat for dinner or breakfast.
Okay. And he looks at it and he goes, well, not a big hole, but she's fresh, so that'll help you out a little bit. I think I can part with a gold and a half for the lot there.
Absolutely, I would be much obliged, good sir.
Perfect, perfect. Well,
It's a fair
I'm
price.
sure I'm sure you'll be needing your basket back. Let me go grab some parchment and I'll get them wrapped up and send you on your way. Unless
Fantastic.
you're looking for something else to put back in it.
Nah, not at this time. Actually, what I'm looking for is I've got more voyage ahead of me, and I'm looking to buy some deep sea big fish equipment,
Oh, you're
some
looking.
blue water fishing and gear.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I know you're not going to find that here because it's mostly, going to be for for the food side of things and for the eatery. But
Right.
if you go about the go a couple blocks down, take a left, you'll enter into more of a strip area. I believe there might be a tackle shop down there if you're just looking for the basics, but I want to say they have more of a shipwright outfitter as well that might have a little more rugged gear if it's something you're looking to get into the big game for.
Perfect. I appreciate it, brother.
And he goes and grabs some parchment, starts bagging everything up and whatnot, and he gets out a gold and 5 silver, and he hands it out to you.
Thank you, good sir.
Aye, not a problem if you find yourself back in the great port of Santiago again. Look me up. I don't do much traveling these days. As he kind of puts his foot up, and there's no foot, but there is a
Oh,
foot.
no, I got pegged too.
It's metal.
Oh, a little metal one. Okay. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I understand. Well, definitely. Well, I might be back around before I go. Well, maybe not at this time. It's not a long port call, but
Aye.
it's my first time here, so
If
I'm
you
gonna take a
happen
quick
to
look around.
do me a favor, if you happen to see a pale shark out there in between the waters between here and your homeland, check and see if it's either missing an eye or still has me blade in it. I'd love to see it again if anyone ever got the chance.
Okay. Will do. Will do, good sir. Pale shark missing an eye. Preferably with a blade. All right. I love it.
All right, all right. He kind of tips his little like farmer's hat to you.
I'm gonna pull my rice hat up off my back on my head, tip it to him as I head out into the market, and I'm gonna head that general direction. If
All right.
somebody else
What is everyone
or
else
not.
doing right now?
Oh, if we hit the fish market first, I'd be looking around for exotic fish, I guess, fish I hadn't seen before. I'm just kind of smoozing through, making my way. Just kind of looking around. Keep an eye out for anything that catches my eye.
Okay, okay. Okay. There are a lot of exotic fish here because they're in a Utrecht. As you know, well, you guys are old enough. You should know about the lay. At this point, you should know it. It's well connected enough that everyone should kind of know the general layout of the world. You may not have been everywhere, obviously, but we've seen maps. They they're there. So you know that Utrecht runs a very long section underneath, um, towards the bottom of the planet. And so it's a very long, very narrow continent. And so it actually it's connected the continent itself to many different trade routes and waters. And so it gets all kinds of different stuff. One of the things that stands out to you is a um the a stall that has primarily crustaceous um like crustaceous like squid, these creatures that almost look like they have shells and upper bodies of trilobites, but tentacles. And but they're all different types. So, and they all are like different. They seem like you're not sure if they're different species or what they are, but there's like different colors, different tentacle patterns, and some have like weird rings, while others have like a tiger-esque pattern to them, while some are more solid, and a couple are oddly like slightly see-through in odd ways. But that's like that would definitely be the weirdest thing that you've seen in this entire port.
I'm gonna ask, Sir Doji, have you ever seen anything like that? You know what that is?
Do I know what it is?
This is a very rare species that it's delicacy, very expensive, very expensive. Used they're native to Shadon waters, and it's used in very very upscale dining, like one tentacle and sliced up into small slithers, which these tentacles are only about 6 or 7 inches long, will be like 50 gold. It's for the
Wait.
highest of the highest. But you can't recall what it's called, and because you've never dealt with them before, but you've seen them. But you all had
I
like
guess
you would
if
have a
I've
name for them
seen,
yourself, but you don't know what they're actually called.
yeah, I've seen them. They're fancy. People eat them. It's like caviar or lobster.
Does look fancy.
Yeah, be careful. Really fancy.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make sure not to go anywhere near it or touch it or nothing. All right, wait,
As you
fancy,
had to
fancy.
look at it, one of them's tentacles go. As you can see, they're still alive.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They're just
Yeah.
sitting, kind of like
Uh,
suspended on ice.
I'm gonna just. All right. I'm gonna keep making my.
All right, what's everyone? What are you? What is the? What are Annabelle and Yokai doing right now?
Yokai's following Anna, and if she's doing something that is social or loud, Yokai takes a few steps back. But other than that, Yokai is extremely uncomfortable and is just trying to hide.
Okay. What are you doing, Annabelle?
I am lumbering along behind Zach, but I'm getting very distracted distracted from all of the various shops and or stalls and things around. And I notice Yokai behind me. You hungry? Did you eat this morning?
I did not eat. I am hungry.
Well, what do you want?
I wanted Doji's fish, but he got me.
Well, looks
Can't
like
help you.
there's plenty of fish here.
They may not. They may not. They may not serve my kind. I don't know.
Oh, pff. I'm sure that I, I'm sure they think the same
She's
as
fucked.
everyone else. Money is money.
I have no money. I forgot. I have no money.
Ah, well, that's okay. I got it. And I'm just gonna slap your back. For me,
No.
not hard, but probably a little too hard, and
Well, for
not
you, not
realizing.
hard is extremely uncalled for to everybody else.
How dare?
Every time you pat somebody on the back, bone snap. Just that's a rip.
You knock my hood off of my head a little bit, and my face is revealed, and I panic. I scruffle to grab it and hide again. I'll follow you.
A couple people walk by like, "What the hell?"
Which one you want?
I think I smell something deep fried. Let's go there.
And throughout this, of course, you can't have a market that sells fresh food to be made and not have 1,000,001 little stalls cooking it up. So there is food, there is wondrous, and there are all kinds of manner of different things being created. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for, or would you like to see what strikes your fancy first?
Well, you follow your nose, and we'll eat.
And with the encouragement of food and a hungry belly and exhaustion, I do take a step out away from Anna's back, and I have a strong sense of smell for something deep fried and battered, so I start heading that direction.
All right, I need you to go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. It's a higher or lower. It will determine who and what you smell.
14.
14. Higher roll. Okay. You smell. It's odd. It's it smells deep fried for sure, but it definitely doesn't smell anything like you expected. There's something else in it, but it's intriguing. And as you follow it, you eventually come across a halfling. And he is sitting there going ham in the deep fryer. He is fat as a small little halfling could be. But he turns around and he looks up. So, hello. What can I do for you?
I immediately run behind Anna. Anna, you handle this.
Well, I didn't mean to scare you there, fella. I mean, looking at you, Sheila, I don't know what he has to be afraid of, eh?
Oh, don't mind him. He's just a little nervous.
Ah, well, I got plenty of deep fried goodness to lighten him up, so what will you have?
You see
Once
something
again-
you like?
As you look at it,
Once
it is
again, the
all seafood.
encouragement of food. It's all
So
seafood.
go ahead. It's all seafood. And you see that there are three things right now that he has up on racks. There are some sort of long tentacle of something that is put on a skewer. And it's the entire it looks like an entire 12-inch long tentacle has been put on like a little skewering rod. And there are like a stacks of them sitting on like warming racks and whatnot as they've been coming out of the fryers. Then you have what look like some sort of deep fried oblong oval like small thing, like a pop, that's something you would just pop into your mouth. Not sure what it is. Because I'm not, because you're still learning and I'm trying to remember all these things, but it looks good. And then the last thing is obviously some sort of deep fried fillet.
I say to the shopkeep, I want your most exotic piece of meat.
Exotic. Eh? Well, give me about 5 or 10 minutes to get it fried up and battered for you, and we'll see what we can do. Now, if you're looking for my most exotic there, it's going to cost you about 5 silver for the plate.
Never mind, I changed my mind. Give me the cheapest thing you have.
1 silver, then it is. And he pulls out one of the fillets.
No. Let's go back to the first thing that he wanted. I said I got it.
I promise
sure.
it'll be quite the treat. You might want to listen to the last. If she's offering, treat yourself. What harm could be in it?
I'll look the shopkeep in the eyes, and not meaning to, my eyes will flicker flame a little bit, and I'll ask, is there any way you would give a discount to first time customers?
Okay, what are you? Is there any effect behind it, or is it just something that accidentally happens?
I would say, I mean, I have thaumaturgy as a cantrip.
Mhm.
I think nervous. I think it's more of a nervous tick
Okay.
for yokai. Didn't mean to happen, but and I'm just trying to see if he'll give us a discount for being first time customers if we spread the word of his stand.
As you say it, I'm going to need you to accidentally make an intimidation check.
Okay, can do. Sorry, just making sure see if I'm not proficient. Okay. 17.
He looks at you. He goes. As long as you don't burn my shop down, yes, sure. We'll drop her down to 4, and he turns around and starts battering something.
Yay.
What's your passive perception there, Annabelle?
11.
Yeah, you do not notice the fiery flames. You just notice this dude kind of acts a little weird, like laugh awkwardly. You're like, okay, that was a weird comment. Whatever.
And then I just wait behind Anna again, cover my face.
It takes about 5 or 10 minutes, but afterwards he comes back and he has what looks like a large, not large, it's like the size of a baseball, but a round ball. And there are spines shooting out of it everywhere. But they're odd. They almost spiral, but into very, very fine points. And he puts it out on like a little kind of like thin wooden kind of like it's like on like a thin wooden kind of like board. And he's like, don't mind the board, you can just toss it when you're done, or incinerate it. But if you don't mind, just mind the spines. You don't eat that part if you never had it before. But that is a rare unicorn urchin. They're very, very, very sweet and savory. A natural flavor that the the basic batter even just helps to accentuate. Do enjoy. Does he hold out his hand?
Snatch it as fast as lightning. And my hood comes off, and I dive in straight into the meat. Do not care anymore about who sees me, just trying to devour the food.
Okay.
I'm going to put down twice the coins and say, I think I want one too.
Oh, well, absolutely, lass. Absolutely. Just a minute. And he turns around. Make a perception check for me.
7.
Okay. No, never mind. Um, Zach and Doji, are you anywhere near them during this time, or have you two kind of just wandered off on your own in this at this current moment?
I would attempt to kind of stay central to everybody. Like I wouldn't be right up with them, but I'd be,
Around?
I'd yeah, still be able to see at least her above the crowd. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Doing your paladin shit, keeping an eye on the group. Okay. What about you, Doji? Are you just kind of doing your thing, shopping?
Yeah, so I'm just kind of shopping.
Okay. Do me a favor then, Zach, and make a perception check.
Rolled a 2 for 5.
Okay. It is a large crowd, and it's very hard to see. So, with that being said, a few minutes pass, and eventually he turns around and he hands out yours. And you're not really sure if it's just how good it is yet, as you look over and Yokai is ravenously diving into this, expensive meal. But as you bite into it, it is really good. It's a very odd, very different texture. Nothing you were ever really expecting. Um, but despite it, it tastes really good. And definitely tastes like something deep fried.
So good. Anna, have you tried it yet?
Are you
I
muted,
chomped
Caitlin?
down.
Okay.
I chomped down on it. Mmm. Well, that is pretty good.
I still kind of miss your mama's cooking, though.
Yeah.
I look to the shopkeep and I say, "This is actually quite fine. How how often do you have them in stock?"
Oh, well, every now and then I usually, I got a small batch here now. Usually I get them in once, twice a month or so.
When I'm not poor, I'll come back.
Well, I should be here. If not, I'll be in some other city toting my wares, but you'll find me back here at some point, nonetheless.
Anna, thank you for paying for the meal. I appreciate you.
Sure, it's no problem. Well, where did those two go?
You're tall. It's easy enough to spot a paladin in royal armor adorned in vibrant blue cloaks. Not to
Amongst a sea
mention
of
he
tiny
is
people.
not to mention his extremely pale and like pure white hair.
They're over there.
Oh, I see Zach. So I run up to Zach. And I'm like, Zach, look what I got. And it's just an
What?
empty stick because I already ate it.
Oh, hey, you found a stick. Good boy.
Ah, damn it. There was a thing on it. It was good.
I hold mine up as I'm chewing. Ah.
Oh, fried meat on a stick. Hey, you can't go wrong with fried meat on a stick.
Uh-oh, I think I messed up. You're not supposed He said you weren't supposed to eat a part, but I think I ate it all.
He said you weren't supposed to eat a part.
There was a part you were supposed to eat, and now there's nothing left on the stick. And oh,
Well, maybe it just fell off after you ate the rest of it.
As you feel a sudden sharp, stinging pain in your stomach, as you were able to break up and into small pieces these spines. However, they did come with lots of little tiny points at the end, and razor sharp as they were, as you take 3 piercing damage from inside.
goodness! I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna go find.
Would you like a berry? It's a good berry. Would you like a berry?
Sure. I don't know what a berry's gonna do for me, but yeah, I'll take your berry.
All right, eat it.
Okay, I'll munch down on it as I'm running to a latrine.
You heal for 1 hit point,
Oh,
and you're
like
nourished for the day.
You suddenly feel full, but you also can still feel the pain. But it's almost like that feeling of when you take that big swig of Pepto Bismol and it suddenly coats your stomach. It's like that feeling, just with the aftermath of a little bit more of a little more razor sharp, spine in your stomach.
okay. How long does it take for the pain of the spines to go away?
It's gonna take long enough for your infernal organs to kind of finish molting them down. But I'd say give or take 20-30 minutes.
I'll come back to this stall in about 30 minutes. I have plans.
Plans. There will be some rolls. Okay.
I'm gonna look at Annabelle and be like, is he okay? Do you know what he ate?
I think it's this part here, and I'm gonna point.
You see, there's like as she's been eating it, there's all these like spiraled, like urchin-looking spines that are just kind of scattered all over her little board she's got.
Oh, okay. He should be okay in a little bit.
Doji, where are you headed?
I'm headed to the tackle spot.
Okay. You see
down
that
the way to the left.
his directions were true. As you come to an actual bait and tackle shop, along as you've entered in now, where less as the stalls have become more and more and kind of faded into actual shops and wares, different craftsmen, things like that. As you've entered into another commercial section of the port. But you come to a actual bait and tackle shop, a traditional fishing store. And as you enter in, it is what you expect. Not quite the Cabela's that we're hoping for, potentially maybe,
Sure.
but it is a nice little hole. I would say hole in the wall shop, but it definitely looks like an old place. Like this place has been here for a while, and there's a gnome sitting behind the counter, and he's dusty and scruffy, big old huge orange beard, but just bald as can be, and he's got them glasses that look like he probably ain't allowed to fish no more. Definitely ain't allowed to steer the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm gonna put my hat back. I'm like, good morning.
Shoo.
I'm looking,
Sorry.
walking,
Ugh.
looking around.
He's like, he starts muttering, and you can't. He basically sounds like Boomhauer.
Okay. Ah, I'm living the dream.
Hey, don't do, man.
So, yep. So I was wondering if you guys had any. I'm gonna be sailing back home to Shadon, and I need something to take on some bigger challenges while I'm out in the blue waters.
I mean, you got the big nets on there. Look over there. We got some big tofu over there. I mean, if you go look on the right over there, it's gonna have probably what you need.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look. I'm like nets over there and something else. And look the other time I walk to the other place. I'm like, I got a net. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to find me a big ass fishing pole, big bamboo one if he's got it.
Okay, you look around, and there is a.
And
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and do I see any harpoons? Like more like the kind of like hooking, the big long fucking poles they got with the harpoon hooks at the end, so you can
Yeah,
hook a
yep,
fish up on the
yep,
side of a
yep,
ship and pull it
yep,
up. Looking for
yep.
stuff like that to go with the fishing pole and the
Yeah,
tackle.
you see that he has like different racks where he's got like some that are in like those circular racks of rods that are sticking up and down, um, and things like that. And he has on a back wall where it looks like they're sectioned off and kind of go up in scale. And he has combinations that are pre-built, kind of like your standard kind of basic combos. Then he has the poles and reels sold separately, so you can kind of try to build your own combo. It looks like you could potentially put together some gear that could catch some large game. How large, you're not exactly sure until you really dive in and see what the cost you're willing to spend is.
Got you. Then I'm going to put together what I would speculate to be kind of mid-range deep sea fishing rod.
Okay. So in order,
And
yep, okay, go ahead.
yeah, I'll just rod and reel. We're going mid-range. I don't expect to catch no krakens, no fucking whales, no dolphins probably even, but something pretty big, 100, 200 pounds. What's he got up to, and what's the prices look like?
Okay.
I guess
So
is the real
you're
question.
looking
I'm
at like
not super rich.
your standard, just like a regular basic, just go out there and buy combo is going to run you a silver. Now, as you start going up, obviously it gets more expensive. The most expensive rod that you're seeing looks to be about 20 gold. And it is a rod that even has what looks like mounts, like mount brackets on the side of it. Doesn't you don't see a mount or anything anywhere, but it's actually up on the wall, kind of suspended by these mounts, and it looks like it's probably going to catch. You're going for probably big sharks and things like that, swordfish. You know what I'm saying? Fight. Got to
Mm-hmm.
anchor it to the boat, but you do see that there looks to be something for about 3 gold that has about has between it runs between 2 and 300 pound test, and what it's rated for, and it says that it's just a heavy style rod. It's about 7 feet in full length, and it looks fairly stout, and it has one of those like rods with like an actual almost those like big game rods that look like actual like thread spools sitting on top.
Yeah,
It looks like
yeah,
it's that kind of setup.
got you.
It's a hand setup, but
Okay.
it definitely has
Yeah.
it has one of those big, huge, large handles ahead of of the reel the reel. That way you can have a big, good handle on it. So it's a pretty stout rod for about 3 gold.
Okay. And he got harpoons. How about he got harpoons around here as well?
He
How
does.
much is a
I will
harpoon?
also say the rods do not come lined. You would have to provide your own line or purchase some.
Okay.
But he does have various things like that. You see that he only has one, but there is a harpoon gun just above his counter behind him on the wall. But he has a few of these barrels that have things like long. He has things like bow fishing arrows, various things like that. But yes, you do find those hooking picks that they use for snagging fish and bringing them up onto onto the boat. It's about 6 foot long. Looks to
Good.
be
It
made
is
of
nice.
some sort of metal. It's pretty light, so you're not sure if it's made of pure steel or not. But it seems pretty light, but it doesn't bend when you try to mess with it or anything.
All right.
And those are
Let me get a
say
harpoon
those are
and
5 silver apiece.
a harpoon and a hook, 5 silver apiece.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 gold. How much on the test
The test.
for the price for the different pound test line?
Okay, it goes. It's going to be if you want to do it's 2 silver for 200 pounds of 100 yards, and then it is well, I'll just say 100 feet, and then it is 3 silver for 300 pound test at the same length.
They got like 500-pound test, 1,000-pound test.
They do. Now your pole is rated for 300, but all fishermen break that rule. That's just a thing. But
Sure,
they
yeah.
do
Hey,
have.
but
Mhm,
also I ain't bought a pole yet. I gotta
that's
see.
you
I
right.
just want to
You
see how
right.
much everything else is. But
So,
go ahead.
it looks like it goes up in a pattern, but then it caps out at 1,000 pound test at 1 gold per 100 feet.
Got you. All right, 100 for 1,000 for gold. Gold.
I go
3
up to
gold.
Doji and I kind of whisper towards you. Do you want a discount?
Suddenly,
What?
there's just a creepy demon behind you.
God damn it, yokai. What?
I'm pretty sure I can get you a discount. Do you want a
Wait.
discount?
Well, you know what? Just don't make it cost more. All right, don't fuck this. Don't get me kicked out.
I'm a pat Yokai on the back and be like, you can do this, man, and I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
What's
Mm.
that gonna do? What does that do?
For the next minute, you get to add a D4 to any ability check.
Just don't
Sweet.
forget you are at disadvantage on ability checks right now because you are exhausted.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, I forgot
Did the
about that earlier on a couple of your checks, and I was like, wait a second. This motherfucker's exhausted. He's suffering 1 level exhaustion right now until he gets another long rest.
Jeez. Did that good berry take away my exhaustion by chance?
Nah,
It did
it's not
not
that
take.
good.
No, it just made you full. You're not hungry.
It made you not
Okay.
hungry and healed you 1 health. 'Cause
Right.
you got hurt a little bit, so try and help you out.
Appreciate that. If I'd known the berry did that to begin with, I wouldn't have not taken it the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doji, go ahead and get everything that you
You
want.
wasted one of my good berries for the day.
Oh no. Doji, go ahead and get everything that you want. I'll go from there.
All right. Well, you said it was most expensive one is 20 gold
Mm-hmm.
for like sea monsters.
Yep. Right. It can take up to 1,000 pound test.
All right. How much for the one, say, the 600 and 800 pound kind of fucking poles?
You're looking at 600, 800. You're looking around 12 and a half to 15 gold. 15 for the 8, 12.5 for the 6.
Let me get to 12.5
Okay.
for the 600-pound pole.
Okay. 6
And
silver for
then,
100 feet.
say what?
6 silver for
No,
per
I'm
100 feet.
I'm gonna get 1 gold for the 1,000-pound line,
Okay,
even though it's
gotcha,
a 600-pound pole.
gotcha.
That's I can step down on a little bit right there, and still go up on the fucking shit. Just also to keep it even for myself, I'm gonna spend a gold on that, 2 gold online, and then the 2 gold for the harpoon and the hook,
Okay,
and that is 16 and a half.
okay. Yep.
I will go and get 1 more hook
Make it an even
for 5
17.
silver to make an even 17 is my estimated total for fishing. 2 spools, or for pole, 2 spools, 2 hooks, and a harpoon.
Got it. Roger that. Looking at 17 gold.
Now, just so you're aware, I don't know what the discount may end up being. So, make sure you can actually pay for some of it.
I can pay for all of it, sir.
Oh, sweet. sweet.
My
No,
good demon. I pat your head.
So with the total being out there, I'm gonna step around Doji, unhood myself, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. And thaumaturgy allows me to do 3 different of the
Mhm.
options. And so I'm gonna use tremors. And for every step I take towards the shopkeep, there is gonna be tremors in the ground. So the ground's gonna shake as I walk towards them.
Okay.
I am going to use booming voice,
Uh-huh.
and booming voice. I'm going to have to whisper because it's going to make my voice 3 times louder. So I don't want it to shout, but I want a deep, strong voice. But the
Okay.
important part about booming voice is that it says for the duration I have advantage on intimidation checks.
All right. So that will make it, with your disadvantage, I'll make it an even roll. Just a regular
Yeah.
straight flat roll.
And then I'm also going to light my eyes, altered eyes. You alter your appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. So my eyes are gonna flicker on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And during this conversation, when I talk to him, I'm also gonna slip in some abyssal language. Not a lot, just here and there.
My
I'm gonna
We want a discount, boy.
I'm gonna come up to the shopkeep and essentially I'm gonna say, all of this gear is mighty fine, but I think you're gonna want to offer us a friendly discount. I'd say half off at the very least, since we're gonna be such good patrons to you.
No. Okay. I am going to have him make a perception check for a natural 20. So he does see you. He can definitely see you. As he leans in, as you see his glasses, this dude looks like he's functionally blind. But then he looks at you, he goes, "Oh shit." Make he kind of looks at you like a little flabbergasted for a second. Go ahead and make your intimidation check.
And then I also have guidance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
Yeah,
D4.
it's
Mhm.
a D4.
Okay. That's 15, and then I get a D4. I
Mhm.
don't actually have a D4. I have to use a.
You will
my-
need. Okay, you
my
will
phone.
need at least a 3 to succeed.
4.
4. Okay. As he goes. "Huh." He just starts muttering, man. Yeah, these foreigners coming in, man. Always they fuck me, I fuck them. Everybody gets fucked in the you know. That I guess you know. A 16.
16.
16.
I don't remember what the total was. What was the total?
17.
17. He's only going down 1 gold.
Hey, you're going to try to fuck me, man. We got at least bought a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Sir, I don't think you understand. We're good friends here, and since we're good friends, your equipment doesn't get burnt up.
And, you know, you kids, you won't fuck me again. It's fine. It's gonna fuck me all the time. It's all right. But, you know, you burn it down, burn it down. You're 50.
So now I'm gonna start lighting up my fingers. My fingers are gonna catch flame, and I'm gonna say 12, or things are gonna get heated.
Whoa. I'm put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, all right, 15 sounds like a great deal. Yokai. No
Disengage
need for things to get heated. Sorry about that, sir.
And
I'm
you
gonna
see,
put
You are.
people.
I cover
Alrighty.
my face again, and I step behind. I step outside.
Nope.
And I'm
Anyways,
gonna get like I want like a 50-pound, and nothing. I ain't trying to catch no monster.
okay. 50 pound. That's not that bad. That'll run you. That'll run you. I'll say 7 silver.
All right,
Not a very. It's
for
pretty
everything
for.
that I need to be able to
I'd say
fish.
a gold. I would say a gold for everything.
All
To
right,
just
that's
to
cool.
just to get your tackle, you know what I'm saying? Get your basic tackle and your pole and all that good stuff.
all right then. I believe I'll put the 15 gold up. I'm like, believe this is it. Anything else?
Mhm.
No? Okay.
Are y'all
If,
going on a fishing trip?
I mean,
We're gonna be at sea for several more
Yeah.
weeks. I figure.
we're
It's
just
Why
getting
it's just
not?
one
started.
giant fishing trip.
Yeah.
You like fishing too?
Yeah, fishing's fun. I enjoy
Mm.
fishing.
She likes
I've never
she
fished
likes
in the ocean
noodling.
before.
Noodling, boy.
She's I like to wrestle fish.
I like to wrestle. I wrestled a fucking lobster the size of a wolf one time, yo.
She goes out and wrestles alligators.
Follow me, and I just start. I run.
Come on.
I
uh,
run.
I start looking around, suddenly aware of how many people are around. How many people are around?
Oh, there's a lot. If you're actually looking, it's a bustling city as he just takes off into a crowded street. And it's open, you know, it's wide, but it's still a crowded city street. And as he runs through, you can see different people are looking at him. And as you're paying attention, you definitely notice that he passes past a group of Shadinese individuals. And they are very like, "Mm."
Uh,
Did you ever find your
well,
hey, real quick pause. Did you find your water bottle?
no.
Okay, I'll help you out. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm just. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna follow behind him, but I'm not like I'm not sneaking. I'm not running. I'm just walking. I'm I'm striding through the crowd in the
She ain't gotta
direction he's
run.
going.
All right, hold on one second.
I have an idea, guys. It might get us thrown in jail.
All right, I'm back. What we got?
Are you sure it's a good idea if you're gonna end up in jail?
I'm not going to end up in jail. Anyways, so DM, how many guards do I see around? Anybody that looks like they're formal guards? Was the DM not back? Sorry.
My bad. My bad. I thought I was muted. My bad. Go ahead and make a perception check for me with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes. Oh, I should maybe change my plan because if I'm exhausted.
He's so tired. He's delirious. That's why he's thinking of dumb shit.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay, one more roll. Dang it! The second roll was great. 13.
13. From here, you're quite a bit taller than a lot of the people, but there's still a lot of regular humans in and out of this. It's not just a gnome city. However, though it is a gnome city, and all of the guards are gnomish. And though they are small, their presence isn't necessarily like huge, but it's visible. You see a handful here and there, one walking by every now and then, things like that. But for the most part, they're few and far between. And you've definitely seen them stationed at different sort of like key locations and stuff like that. But they definitely maintain a I would what many would call probably a normal presence.
Okay. I want to find an area still relatively decent with people, but further away from most guards to the best of my ability. If doable. Are you muted? Hello?
Rip.
If the DM's
You're
talking, I don't
muted.
hear him.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I said so much too. All right. Anyways, you can. It wouldn't be too hard to find like little crevices and stuff like that, little offshoots. People of there's little pockets and things that you could kind of say that were off to the side that maybe a guard could walk past, but necessarily not see. Or be paying attention to little things like that, especially if you're still looking to be around people. And again, there's also a crowd to hide you as well. Because, like I said, not everybody here is small. A lot of the merchants, things like that, you see a lot of small people here because it is Gnome City. But I mean, Shade and Ease again are still regular sized people too.
Okay, and what's the name of the town we're in?
You're currently in Port. You're currently at the in Port Santiago, and the city of Los Balios.
Shoot. Okay. Los Balios?
Los
The
Balios.
proud citizens think you have what it takes to go up against our champion. There could be a purse of coin in it for you. Come test your strength now. Sorry, I'm putting you in a fight.
Well,
Do I gather any attention from any folks that seem interested?
Oh, you gathered attention. You gathered a lot of attention. But that is where we'll end tonight's session. The first session will come to a close there as we finish episode 1. Ooh, as we will start
Ayo.
off with Annabelle now being suddenly pushed into potential
Declared champion.
declared
Is what
champion
I would
of
like
the
to talk
realm.
about. Who are you talking about? Because I didn't lose. So I'm the
Yeah,
mighty Doji.
I'm
we
still
got a
here. What are you talking about?
barbarian. We got a barbarian muscle woman. We gotta try to take some advantage of these folks. You know.
Like, sure. I'm just saying champion.
Yeah,
That's
whoa,
not.
start
I
throwing
get carried
titles
away
around
now.
like that.
Miss K, you
Oh.
telling us fast, I want to fight you.
We don't win
Wait,
money.
didn't
if
we
you
fight
inside
already?
I want to roll that fight.
Absolutely.
A
Thank you
good
for the
time.
game.
Good times, good times, good times, good times. That was fun. Do you guys have any plans I should be aware of going into our next session there as we end this one and say obviously fuck when's the next session? But that being said,